Welcome to the Talking Child Podcast, the place where parents of late talkers can find hope and practical strategies. I'm Steph, a speech-language pathologist with over 30 years of experience helping children find their voice. Each week, we'll explore simple, encouraging ways you can support your child's communication at home, starting today. Let's get started. Hey friends, welcome back to the Talking Child Podcast. I'm Steph, and I'm really glad you're here today. Before we dive in, I want to say something that might feel reassuring or maybe even surprising, depending on where you are right now. If your child isn't talking yet, and most of your day feels like play, you are not wasting time. Today we're talking about play, not as something extra, not as a reward, not even as a break from learning, but as one of the most powerful tools we have for building communication. And I want to slow this way down because play is often misunderstood. I hear this from parents a lot. We play all day, so why isn't my child talking? And that question makes sense, because you're doing what everyone says you should do. You're on the floor, you're buying the toys, you're making time. So today, we're going to talk about how play supports language and what kinds of play actually help the most. And I want to say this gently, not all play builds communication equally. Let's start here. For young children, play is learning. Through play, children learn cause and effect, problem solving, social interaction, emotional regulation, and turn-taking. And language lives inside all of that. But language doesn't grow best when play is rigid, adult-centered, or performance-based. It grows best when play feels safe, shared, and responsive. Here's one of the biggest mindset shifts I help parents make, and it can feel uncomfortable at first. You do not need to lead the play. You don't need to show your child how the toy works. You don't need to correct how they're using it. You don't need to make play look educational. Instead, your job is to join. Let me give you an example. If your child lines up cars, you might feel the urge to say, "Let's race them, make them crash, say car." But if lining them up is what your child enjoys, try lining them up too. Sit beside them. Do what they're doing. This tells your child something important. I see you. I'm interested in what you're interested in. That's connection. And connection is where communication starts. Sometimes parents worry, if I let them play this way, will they ever learn? Yes. Because before a child learns new skills, they need to feel understood. When a child feels understood, they stay engaged longer. And engagement is the doorway to learning. Once you're in your child's play, language becomes easier. Not longer sentences, not more questions, just simple, meaningful words that match the moment. Go! Again. Uh-oh. Crash. Open. Stuck. These words work because they are relevant. They don't interrupt the play, they support it. Let's talk about questions for a minute. Questions are not bad, but for many children with language delays, questions stop interaction. When we ask, "What's this?" the play pauses. Your child now feels tested. Instead, comments keep play moving. "This is fast. That one fell. You did it." Comments feel safe. Questions feel demanding. Another key part of play is turn-taking. And this doesn't mean waiting politely. Turn-taking means you do something, your child responds, you respond back. This back and forth is the same rhythm we use in conversation later. So when your child pushes a car and you push one back, When they stack a block and you stack one too, that's conversation practice without words. Let's talk about pretend play. Pretend play often comes later for children with language delays, and that's okay. You don't need to force it. You can model it gently. Feed the doll. Put the animal to sleep. Make the car crash dramatically. Your child might not copy it yet, but they're watching, and watching is learning. Here's something important to remember. Play doesn't need to look productive to be productive. If your child is engaged and they're staying with you, if there's back and forth, language is being supported. So here's your gentle focus for the week. Choose one activity your child already loves. Sit on the floor, follow their lead, say less, and connect more. You're not behind. You're building the foundation language needs to grow. Thanks for being with me here today, and I'll see you next time on the Talking Child Podcast. Thank you for listening to the Talking Child Podcast. If you found today's episode helpful, I'd love for you to share it with a friend. You can also grab a copy of my book, Helping Your Child Find Their Voice, available on Amazon, and find parent coaching or speech therapy services at synergyspeechandlanguage.com. Be sure to follow the podcast so you don't miss future episodes. I'll see you next time.